Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Mass Effect Andromeda with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are back with Mass Effect Andromeda. We did not do Oblivion earlier today because I didn't get to sleep till about 9:15 this morning, so I slept. Anyway, yes, we are back with more Andromeda. We are on the planet of Havarl, the home planet of planet of origin for the Angara. Also where some of the Turians have crash landed. We're hoping to be able to establish a base here, I think. I think we might. I don't know. I know we're supposed to find the Moshai, which is supposed to be this person that is able to get us, is going to help us get in good with the Angara and get to the vault on Aya, which is their current capital planet. But we've got a lot of stuff to take care of before that because there are bugs, there are rebels or raiders, Angara rebels and raiders. There are beasts. There are freaking dinosaurs here. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to take care of. With that said, let's go ahead and jump on into it, shall we? So yes, there's something wrong with this planet. Plants sprout out behind you, trees whisper. I swear, something other than those aliens is watching us. Think the spirits for the Spectre. If we survive, it's because of Avitus. End log. So yeah, we have all kinds of stuff that they're wanting us to pick up. We also need to go back and talk to this person back here. So, with those tagged, we can, yes, I think this is the right way to go. Now it's just pissing down rain, which it's about to start doing outside. Like, I've been hearing thunder and stuff for a while now. At least there's some kind of, you know, the sun's out a bit. Or there is light. There's... Alright, so yeah, everything down here we're wanting to ignore for right now. Because we don't want to go... We're gonna... I want to go ahead and clear out up here first. Oh, hello, bitch.
So much violence.
It was one shot. Come on. And he was going to kill us. Right, that's just a really detailed rock. Okay. So, yeah, there's one right up here. Actually, looks like might be a couple right up here.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
So yeah, we're just going around tagging stuff for salvage.
Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
All right, so we've got... Ooh, hello. You're just kind of stuck off in the background. All right, platinum will be good.
Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Great. Okay, so there is still one... that should be, like, right over here. Yeah, okay.
Get ready to fight!
Freaking clean! Down you go!
Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
That's great. You know, you don't have to say that every damn time. You sound very repetitive. All right, grab some nickel while we're at it. Why not? Oh, good grief. Yeah, I am not enjoying the current weather. It's 77 degrees in here right now, and that's kind of ridiculous, especially since I'm in a basement.
Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
All right, so we should have one more up here and then 3 more down there. Yep, okay. And apparently there is a limit to the number of stuff. See, we have 103 items. We have a 150 item limit.
Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
All right, so now we can go ahead and come back to here. Turn in the, make sure that the people that had gotten caught in these, like, in these stasis fields are made it back properly.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
You weren't lying. Kira had told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
Why don't we discuss this now?
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere, The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the third monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila.
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no third monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
That's a good
It could
question.
be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
All right, who are these sages? What are you guys talking about?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Right, so now they're sending us out here. Okay, so yeah, everything's like, we've got all this stuff out here. So there's monolith here. There's a monolith here. So there should be like a monolith either up here or down here. Just for triangulation purposes. All right, well, we'll fast travel out down to there. And we'll go down into the river. Now this is where, you know, there's
The monoliths are connected, sending instructions across the planet. But with only 2 of 3, it's like the planet's running a string of code with a chunk missing.
Why isn't it just completely broken like the other planets we've seen?
All planets start different. If broken, they'd also break differently.
That's a fair point. That makes sense. All right, so there's some remnant up here.
Time to fight! Some cat thing sneaking around! Time to move!
We got it. All right, so yeah, we need to go down here. Oh, hey, there's steps. Good.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. You don't know what's down there.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct?
Yeah, those guys are seriously creepy. Those like big old things.
Impressive!
Not really that impressive. I mean, they're not shooting back, so. I really hate the look of this place.
Tennis debris, tagged for salvage.
All right, so What the hell?
Excellently done.
I wouldn't say it's that. That
Must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
Right, health, great, but I could really use ammo.
Nice work.
We're not alone. Enemy is down.
Good. Enemy is not alone.
You rock!
Hostiles ahead!
Good gods, man.
Enemies!
All right, I desperately need a fucking yeah,
Activating automated forward station.
Oh, good.
deployment.
I need ammo. Wait, all the way up there? Really?
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Great. Now, about that. All right. So let's actually do the fast travel up to that. So yeah, it's like it's up above. Which seems like a strange place to put it, because it's like, how the hell was I supposed to get up here? There is no easy way up. Alright, so now we can go down here and be like, hey, so we've got one more piece of debris down there, and then we've got the entrance to Mithvara. The entrance to what? Oh, there was a chest of ammo over here. Just tucked away in fucking no man's land. Good gods. Right.
Excellent shot.
Got them all.
Well, no, you haven't got them all. Somebody else is shooting them, it looks like. Why is the water like glowing like that?
Well executed.
I mean, I can hear you. I just can't see you. Thanks. Oh, good gods, man. Death from above, motherfucker.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Okay, so there is something around there, but there's also like good God, that is really, it is really rumbling out there. So yeah, just in case something happens, you know, so you guys know that yes, there is some pretty severe weather, just in case it winds up, you know, we wind up losing power or something. Okay, so some kind of circuitry or something comes in out over here. But then there's a wire that kind of comes out this way, which usually indicates, oh, it's a wall.
Looks like this is our only way in.
Doesn't seem to be on.
But way into
I could
where?
provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Got it.
More for us.
Okay, so this is actually where we're supposed to be going. All right. So they are like hiding out in a tower. It took him all that time to get up there. All right, so how the heck do we get... How do we make you go? Oh. Oh, okay. And then we'll need to... Oh, good gods. Really? That's how we have to get up here? And now there's a gravity well. Of course.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, yeah. Let's check out the gravity well. Oh, we're moving across. Oh, I didn't know these could move like laterally. All right, cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Now, can we like radio ahead and tell them not to shoot us?
Whoa.
All right. How's everybody's glutes doing? Looks like we got a lot of stairs to climb. Or maybe we'll have a gravity well that'll take us up to the top, maybe? Guys, you should have... Oh, you guys don't take the gravity well, you just, like, teleport up? Well, isn't that convenient? But, like, everything is extremely blue and just... blue and dark. Alright, door.
I wonder if the sages up here know anything about the Remnant. It's probably too much to hope they'll share secrets with us.
I wouldn't count on it.
Anything back this way? No. Okay. I was gonna say, it's pretty clear that they intend for us to go this way. Alright. Wait, maybe we can come up here? Yeah, alright. Ooh, okay. Where are we going from here? Nope, not like that. Oh, maybe we do need to drop down. Alright, I think we do need to drop down. And come around. Ah, yes.
Rock!
Yeah, Ryder, your flashlight, your little chest light is actually more hindrance than help. What is that? The statue. All right. Let's keep trotting on around. Ooh, hello.
Above us!
Whoa!
Yep. Okay. Ah, okay. I think I see where we're supposed to go now. Well, fucking Ryder. God damn it. You want to, like, grab a hold or something? Nope, we have to raw dog this. All right, PB, there's no need to show me up. Really. That is just inconsiderate.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithravar, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Well, okay, that's a fair point. Right, that's gonna extend a bridge. Guys, it's a bridge. You don't need to jump.
Squeaky clean.
I generally prefer slow and messy, but alright. Whoa, okay. All right, cool. So another control, another console, another bridge. Oh, yeah, the digital sounds are just, like, very grating. All right, health if you need it.
Look at that.
Look at what? Oh, the view? Well, that looks like another... No, I think this might actually be the third. I'm not sure.
Right away!
There is a container up here. That does not look like a container. That looks like more like, you know, just... I'm not even sure what that looks like. It looks like a random thing. It's like a random, like, circling. Not something that you would think to open.
You bypassed that security.
Hi.
How is that possible? An alien?
What, like it's hard?
Even we have trouble understanding remnant tech. Only a handful here can operate our own gates. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that has slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation. An unbroken thread.
There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
Okay, let me get this straight. Someone could remember the monolith from a past life?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Haval on a mission.
Iroka. That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
All right.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Thank you. All right, it is now 16% viable. History is breathing. It moves through us, gives us life. Like breath, it cannot be caught in a glass. Ollamh decided that once in every 50 cycles of our sun, we would reach out to the archivists in Aya to renew our knowledge of our people. Thus we remember. Okay. Hi.
Damn remnant. Ah, good. I wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the remnant?
An AI?
With an artificial intelligence that helps with analysis and translation.
So that's the trick. I wouldn't have guessed. Angara, who live close to remnant technology, sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
So some of you can use remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces. Take Mithrava, for example. Some of us can operate the security that protects the sanctuary. The
Okay.
knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
That makes sense, I guess.
Suit yourself.
Let me through. Ryder? God damn it. There you go.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
But come on.
Relax, give the kid a break. Looks like he needs it.
Did the shrieking winds give us a break when we first sailed across the uncharted skies?
I don't know.
As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Kind of like most of the Milky Way and Reaper tech.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
Yes, thank you. If you want to talk to me, please speak up.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
Huh.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
No need to be rude.
The data modules contain our histories. They're not for you.
Well, that's just rude, sir.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmed, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Palav was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
All right, no problem. All right, so we need to... Right, all right. So we need to go... We need to wait until we find a way to cross the chasm. After the Scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos and fear ruled, and we lost sight of our true selves. Jeffro took us away from that influence, so that we could remember the past with clarity. Clear hearts know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Right. But you're not really looking forward, you're looking backward. That's not great. I'm just here to help, alright? Gosh. Alright, so... there is a memory trigger here. There's memory trigger down there, alright. And we need to go over to here for the Remnant Abyss. Okay. Ah, there it is.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
All right. So second and third, there's there doesn't seem to be anything that we've gotten there. But we can come back to here, go north, and check out the where this artifact is supposed to be. I feel like we're stuck in eternal night or something. There were some minerals there, some nickel. All right. Right, so right up in here. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just saw somebody land up here.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the location provided by Esmus.
Stay sharp, everybody. There's supposed to be remnant crawling all over this place.
Excellently done.
I'm pretty sure I've... Ow! What the hell? Okay, so guys, don't dip your toes in the water, okay? Do not go into the water. It's not worth it. Let's load up on some ammo. Almost looks like we're going down into a vault, doesn't it? I haven't seen any remnant. Whoa, okay, that's... Wow, this place is big.
Joel, what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe.
Yes, sure.
Not the way Esmos does.
Welcome to the team.
Okay. Somebody is just like unloading down there. Right, I'm okay. Not the way to go. So is that like a shield that we can't pass through, or do we need to deactivate it, or what? Or go around it? All right, we've got some barricades. Yeah, my dude, you were just like fucking constant firing. What are you firing at, even? Whoa! All right, all right. Alright, my dude. God damn it.
Hold on, y'all.
Oh my god. This is just fucking an insane fight. Like, holy crap. That is... What? Oh my god, that's bullshit. Fucking what? Oh. Like, I'm like near death instantly? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Nice shot!
Alright, and I need ammo now.
Looks like we need to find another way.
So at least the destroyer isn't like, oh hey, I'm already just fucking unloading like mad here. What?
Nice shot!
All right. We have ammo, and the destroyer is up and running. Oh, the door doesn't stay open. Well, that's bullshit.
think that's it.
So yeah, destroyers. Those are fun. Just gotta make sure to hit the turrets on the side, and then you can just plink away at it in the center. I do feel kind of bad that we didn't get to scan it this time. All right, what is this? That looks like it should be a gravity well. Yeah, I really hate the, you know, they give us a flashlight, which is great, but I really hate how the flashlight is. Like, this is almost blinding at most often. All right, so yeah, there's some a-holes up here. Thank you. Well, if they felt pain, I would say yes, but I don't think they can. I don't know if we've ever scanned a nullifier. Yes, we have. Okay, good. Alright, so... Alright, corrupted data drive. Stories told by my grandfather. Okay, the drive is old, has been exposed to the elements, and most of the data is corrupted. However, small packets have been recovered and translated. The data appears to be a series of journal entries. Stories told by grandfather of how Gauntlet came to him. It should have been his sisters to hold. She was the oldest, and she was the oldest of all of their siblings, direct descendants of Zorai. But she had no interest in the stories of the ancestors or the remnant. She refused her right, and it passed to grandfather, then my father. Now it's mine. I barely understand it, and it's frightening. I visited the sages. They said Zorai knew how to speak to remnant, and maybe this gauntlet helped somehow. When I put it on, it seems to change something in my mind. I don't like the way it feels. Iran wants it, the gauntlet. She says my fear of it makes me unworthy. I should pass it to her, like our grand aunt passed it to our grandfather. I do not fear it. I will show her. I will use it on the remnant like my ancestors did. Okay. So, Zorai's heirloom, which is a gauntlet, apparently.
Looks like it might have been some kind of glove. Or gauntlet? Smashed, though. Inside's studded with contacts. Could have been used for some kind of input.
I wish we could study it instead of giving it to this Tavos person.
Hey, it's his family's thing, so... Alright, so there's the door that we couldn't get through earlier. Might as well scan the few things that we can here and get some research stuff. Alright. Take us up, Jeeves. Guys, you are with me, right? Yes. Okay, good. All right, wasn't there a... Yeah, there... Oh, it was out. All right. Out into the rain. And we'll just fast travel right the frick on over. Because why not? Wait, I need to go up? Fuck, you guys are loud. Wait, what are we supposed to be doing with this now? Go to Tavos Roker Camp. Oh. Whoops. Okay, so we weren't supposed to come back here. We were supposed to go over and talk. Right, we need to talk to the guy who's actually able to make use of this. Let me turn on a fan here. Good grief, it is just... Ugh, it is warm. It is uncomfortable. Alright, oh, right, this is like... That's right, that is like a useless part. Alright, so we need to go east. All right, everybody keep your guns. Keep your guns holstered. Whoa, hey, all right.
We just want to talk!
Iroka don't talk to aliens.
Yeah, you guys are dicks. Thanks for extending the bridge, though. All right. They ain't gonna talk.
Heads up! More assholes!
Don't let them flank you!
Here they come.
Good targeting.
You know, I'm pretty sure this whole freaking planet smells like wet dog right now. All right, translated from Shalesh. My family died screaming on Vold. I left everyone at our camp that morning to find a passage through the crevasse. We were only a day's march from safety of Chessex. I remember feeling hopeful that we might survive our ordeal. Then I smelled burning flesh. I ran toward the smoke, knowing I was already too late. The Ket left my family's charred remains in a jumbled heap, but I could still make out faces twisted in agony. My parents, my brothers and sisters, my husband, and our children, all gone. I'd never felt so powerless. I scattered their ashes as tears froze against my skin. Then I ran for Chessex, where I met Aksu. Okay.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
All right, so now we are on the other side of everything. We are on the other side. We are officially on the other side of the chasm. I still don't get why we can't, like, haul in the Nomad. Is it because there's too many plants and stuff?
Above us!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Right. Get behind something. They're just carrying money. And it sent an initiative recon arm 4. How did you get that? How exactly did you get a hold of some of our tech?
Get ready to fight!
Superbe!
All right. Dude, we just want to talk. Do you really want all of your people to die? I'm guessing you do. All right. Now then. Okay, a part more of their manifesto. I'm not really that interested in. Now, their containers? Sure. Their manifesto? Yeah, I'm not a manifesto kind of guy. Right. DB, what the f... What was that? Just like blasted up out of the ground, super far up, and then just like hovered there for a bit. Are you the Asari Jesus? All right. Damn right. All right, more of the manifesto.
This thing's wrecked. Vines and computers don't mix.
Pathfinder, we might be able to reconnect power.
Okay.
Cables. Could use these to reroute power to that console.
I guess the...
Old generator. Might still work.
And it does. So, all right. Hopefully this will get us the data that they're wanting. Hi.
This is it. Amara Dozin. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to Amurd.
Axel, coming! Axel! Anyone! We're under attack! You've killed men under my charge. And now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too. And you, I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Ryder is an ally. He's already helped the scientists at Dar Palev.
I know, and they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket. Tell me why you come here, so I know why I've died.
Really? Can we take the drama down a notch? 2 notches? I don't even have a gun up. I have an artifact, or heirloom, or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What?
All right.
Is it doing something? Doesn't look like it.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for my electric control of... What did you do to me?
Are you all right?
I know things. The underground monolith. I remember. Pain. Desperation.
I need you to take me there. Please. If you do this, we can save Havarl. Together.
You're an alien. I can't trust...
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates. I will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself.
That's it.
first.
Just, hey, here's this magical glove. All right, new alien. You've heard of the new aliens. They show interest in the Remnant, just like the Ket. The Remnant is very important to Havarl, to all Angara. Alien must not be permitted to sabotage that technology. I need you to go to the monoliths. The aliens seek the Remnant there. You and your men must stop them. Hide in the old Dar of Palav. The jungle has reclaimed it, but perhaps some structures might yet stand. The researchers that have taken over the landing zone will not find you. They are soft. They will not venture far from their station. Trader, one of our own has joined with the alien. If you see him, do not hesitate to let him know that the Rokar think of his betrayal. Tavos, I am not surprised to hear the scientists are working with the alien. No, do not move against them. They are still our people. We will have to think on this. So Tavos was wanting to just like charge in and take out everybody. All right. So where are we going? Oh, you are... Oh, I think I see where it is. It's further up the river, it looks like. Looks like we need to go to the chasm, and it's like around in the chasm. So it's sunken.
We're not alone.
Yeah, thanks.
Enemies!
What? That should have gone through there, but...
Quick and clean. So much fun. So much violence.
You keep saying that. But you're just as willing to pull the trigger as I am. So maybe relax. Take a breath. I thought there was a container here of some sort. I guess not. Aye.
It's here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here.
All right.
It worked.
Wow.
It was under their noses the whole time.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
All right. Lead the way.
There were remnant machines here. Zorai was able to make them stop.
How did he learn to use remnant tech? It's not like there's a manual.
Zorai watched the Watchers. That's all I'm getting. I'm not sure what it means. The others slept, but I stayed awake. Unmoving, but seeing. Learning.
Sounds like the stasis field around the first monolith. Maybe Zorai was able to shake off the effects. Maybe that changed him.
Here. There's something here. I remember.
Builder machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies. I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice. May I have this, Pathfinder?
It's yours.
Of course.
It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder. Organic matter, ancient, Reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
She died here, before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far. Come on.
Do you mind actually, like,
This
running
way?
at a decent clip?
Yes. This is all feeling familiar. At least I think it is.
The lost monolith. Finally.
Alright, well, let's go down. Oh, God. Oh, hey, look! A memory shard. Or... memory piece, or whatever, fragment, whatever you want to call it.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Alright, but first we need to... extend this thing out? Or no, just activate it. Oh, that it's just connects.
It's done. You finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail. The two monoliths she reactivated kept Haval going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot to think about.
Yes, you do. Wait, what? No, oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, it's still back down there? You said I was going to the vault.
The vault should be open, Pathfinder.
Right, but where is the vault? All right. So she was just deactivating them rather than fighting them. Right, now we can fast travel. Okay, so it sounds like we're gonna fix Haval, which is awesome.
Loading ammo!
God, there's a lot of creatures here. Really? Whatever gave you that idea? Alright, cool. Alright, well, let's go down. Everybody, remember the cardio. Stretch out those hammies before we get the before we hit the big button. Maybe we'll actually get some sun in this damn place. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running. Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
Alright, so that should open the door.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
It's nice when they're not trying to kill us.
Alright, so yeah, we need to hit each of these consoles.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
Probably not a bad idea. So yeah, not like this big long grudge, which is nice. There's nothing else here. All right.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
Whoa!
Like that.
Open the door, please.
Closing in on us. Move!
Run!
Just keep coming!
All right, there we go.
Never gets less terrifying. Let's get
Right?
out of here.
Pathfinder
Thankful-
Ryder, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Ollamh. We've a lot to discuss.
Yeah, we do. So yeah, everything should be better now. Like, it jumped from like 10% to 70%. That is a huge change. So the planet is a whole lot more viable now. Is it still all gloomy and rainy and... I mean, it is still...
Pathfinder, the organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
Right, but I do need to come up here because we do have the long lost sister and tell him what happened. That, hey, she was moved. She was moved across planet.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Yes.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Angara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Fear shouldn't stop you.
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
All right, so boom, bada boom. Now we just need to go back to the forward station here. Talk to her about everything and be like, yeah, so, oh, wait, no. You're actually down here, okay.
An alien, able to use Remnant.
Nothing's coming
Never
to you.
thought I'd see such a
No
thing.
memories.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years
I
to
want to
achieve
do a
it.
scan.
She was
I'm
never able to
concerned.
do it reliably.
Okay,
It took
everybody...
a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Ryder, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus, what are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Apparently, I just walked into a party.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
That was kind of heartwarming to see.
There has been healing today, Havarl. The rifts between my people, and you're to thank. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Well, yeah, because they aren't absolutely horrible. So yeah, it's 78% now. All right, so I think we're good on Havarl, aren't we? Man, there are so many little side quests that aren't, like, really... Alright. So yeah, they are welcoming us on Havarl now. They're like, hey, you know, we have some space. If some of your people want to come down here and chill, we could do that. All right, so we're pretty much done on Havarl for right now.
Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
We're not like completely done on Havarl. There are still more things to do, but we are good. It is in the process of healing. So all of the plants and stuff should.
All systems green.
Okay. Let's see here. Havarl scientist deployment. 2-rider from Benedict Geffen, Pathfinder team. The Nexus has approved the request for a multidisciplinary team on the to be posted to Havarl, aka Habitat 3, to assist with the Angaran efforts there. Primary team members: Dr. Hawkins. Okay. Both Angara and Nexus teams have expressed interest in having the Pathfinder visit Havarl again to observe the cross-cultural efforts. Right. Thank you, Pathfinder, from Armand. It is I, Armand. I write you now from Amara's home on the other side of Havarl. I am surrounded by her children and grandchildren, whom I have never met, but who welcomed me as though they'd known me all their lives. I left my home only to find another one. Though I wish I had done this years ago, I am grateful for the time that I have left. This would not have happened without your help. It is beautiful here. Proud of Havarl. Okay. Poker awaits, right. Alright, so they actually want us to visit. Contact it from Havarl. So we actually want to go back down to Havarl. So now we have Pathfinder Helmet 2. All right, so we're using scout armor right now. We've just got so much crap. All right, what are we using? We are using Ket Fusion Armor 4. Which is the best that we have. And here we are using Ket Fusion Armor 4. The Ranger Armor will do Tech. Alright. You know what? We're good. We're good. Let's go back down, see if there's anything.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Great. Fantastic. Is that the sun? So yeah, they're like right up here. Oh, and there's another quest for us there too. So in theory, Vold should be warmed up, and more should be accessible there, I think. Oh, they fixed the bridge. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, nope, we actually do want to go up this time. Actually do want to go upstairs. But we're going to talk to these guys.
Cluster analysis alone can't tell us anything useful. Our sample set is much too narrow. Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
No offense, but you probably shouldn't be out here alone.
I'm not alone. I'm with her. She's quite fierce.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
Why would you want to do that? The planet was destroying itself.
Only because things were out of control.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the Initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off. Decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me to the life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
All right. So, yeah. Not exactly happy about that, but scientists are gonna be stupid. Why didn't you grab that rider? I've seen you do that before. You know, eventually I would like to see, like, the sun actually come out and get through the foliage.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Director Addison, I imagine you have concerns that we haven't placed a full outpost?
Frankly, it's impressive you weren't covered in vines on landing. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarl helps.
Just finished off
Outpost or not, we're
Havarl.
gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. I still need your voice. Something they can think about instead of an outpost flag.
We're still here, still doing important work.
Then tell them that.
This is Havarl. I didn't find an outpost. I found Angara, and saw a piece of who they are. We're welcome to help here. It's not ours. It's all of ours. I think that makes the whole cluster closer to home.
Into the books, Pathfinder. At us and out.
Yeah, we just got Havarl up to 98% viability. Jesus.
Ah, you'll be the Pathfinder then. Dr. McIntyre from the Nexus.
Ryder, welcome to Havarl.
She'll be more welcoming now that you put the vault back on track. The Angara invited us to monitor plant growth and study ruins out in the jungle. It's the chance of a lifetime.
Be careful of the stasis fields.
Be careful around those monoliths. There might be more stasis fields. We think they only affect Angara, but who knows?
Oh, we know. Make no mistake. I have a check-in system ready.
Good.
Whether young Farley remembers it when he's chasing butterflies is another matter.
What does your team do here?
Zera is our botanist. She'll be minding the plants and designing an artificial habitat for them. She also happens to be an engineer. Sorry, one profession's never enough.
True.
Then there's young Farley. He's here for the insects.
And you?
I'm the xenoanthropologist. A fancy word for talking to the Angara about those ruins. And listening.
I imagine you've spoken to Kieran Dawes already?
She's the one who invited us, aye. Fussed over us something terrible. But she's a fine lady, and hopefully a good colleague down the road. I plan to listen to her.
All right, and oh, hey, yeah, the idea of
You know how Tavos found the monolith, right? Reincarnated memories?
Aye, I heard. One for the textbooks.
You believe him? But you're a scientist.
Asari share thoughts and memories. Prothean tech speaks in visions. Those are scientific facts. There's more to people than what can go under a microscope, lad.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
Safe journeys, Ryder.
I need to go back to the Nexus because I've... What was that? I need to go back to the Nexus because, yeah, we've got the reporter gal to talk to. We have a new memory to look at. All kinds of stuff. I ran past the entry point? Really?
Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
All right. Back. So we should be 100% on this system. Wait, there's stuff to do out here? What is there to do out here? Why is there like a little, ooh, hey, pay attention to me sign there?
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
I guess there's like actual stuff here to find. Or are you just telling us, hey, just somebody's wanting us to specifically visit these planets and see what's going on with them? That it? Yeah, because there's like nothing actually here. They're just wanting us to visit each planet. Okay. That's cool. That's easy to do. So yeah, there's not actually anything there. There's just, yeah, it's just, hey, go and visit each of the planets here. All right, let's go back to the Nexus, because like I said, I think the reporter was wanting to talk to us. We have a new memory unlocked. We did find some more hops for the bar. Some alien hops. That should be interesting. Yes, I do want to land and disembark, thank you. Oh, God. So yeah, of course, we're stuck in the one cluster because all intercluster travel in the Milky Way is done by mass relays, and there are no mass relays out here because the Leviathans were never here.
They offered to put me on the transport. The human pathfinder has died.
All right, so let's go to the vortex.
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them.
Right. The weird-looking hops on Havarl.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Well, that's the thing. I think the Milky Way was the only galaxy that they were in before they came up with the Reapers, and then everything went to shit. Because that's how the Reapers always hid, was they went out into dark space, the space between galaxies, and just hung out there, reserving their power, and then kind of came back.
Bad people, giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things, tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Dirty squirrel. Okay. That is an unusual name. All right. We also need to sell all of our salvage. Wow. Okay. We're just getting over 8,000 credits. So we have over 11,000 credits now. All right, let's go to operations, because I think operations was where we meet the reporter.
The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Tan has provided a few details so far.
They're just trying to boost our
Without
morale.
G, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
Oh, no. She was up by Director Tan's office.
Please report to the commons area.
At least she was. I don't know where she is now. Right. Speak with the journalist. Where's the journalist? Okay. Right. Carrie, oh, right, okay, yeah, that's, all right, where is she? Oh, right there. Hi.
Can't find it.
Yes.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure with the Reapers if they would, because there's no indication that there is life in other galaxies. There could, even here, it's like, humans scanned and they're like, well, there are planets that we found that could support life, but there was no indication that there was life. So they're like, hey, we're just gonna focus on the life on preserving the life of the lives that in the galaxy that we know. And if I remember right, they had to use Mass Effect relays, so it's like they couldn't just jump out to Andromeda. They would have had to take the 600 years just like we did in order to get there. All right, gotta flirt.
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer. And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water. Nowadays, I play ocean sounds, close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
I spend time with my team, honestly.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history, too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration. That completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
No problem.
But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
All right. So we can open three more pods. We could do special forces, which receive tech materials on a regular interval. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do Apex Tactics. Ears on the ground, 20% chance to receive weapons or armor when Apex mission is completed. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that too. We've received minerals, we've received tech. All right.
Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God.
Are you
Pathfinder?
okay?
Director Addison?
Pathfinder.
That, okay, that's sure.
Oxygen production is nominal.
Yeah, if I remember right, there was I know there was like talk of, you know, yeah, there was something that kind of like they were planning on having, you know, on making a sequel. They kind of left it open. They left this one open, I think, at the end, from what I've heard, that there could possibly be more to it, but then everybody was like, no, I don't like this one. It's too different. It's not, you know, we're not in the military. We're... All right. Oop, hey, look out.
Pathfinder, be advised the Angaran AI from Vault is now active, and mostly cooperative.
My Liberator.
Hi.
Welcome.
How you finding Sam?
You got what you wanted, to be with Sam. How's that working out?
I can hear this conversation.
That bother you, Sam?
Of course not. My only concern is how it might influence the AI's response.
I can also hear this conversation.
We can all hear each other. Doesn't change my question.
I find your AI to be agreeable company.
Sam?
I concur, although she still blocks full access to her person and programming. This AI remains dangerously unstable. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
How do you like our station? Better than Vold?
Extremely. It is a pity you felt the need to shackle me.
You killed someone. If you were flesh and blood, you'd be in prison.
I warned that would happen if you refused my demand. You share culpability for my actions.
I thought you were bluffing.
Now you know I was not. Yet you kept me alive anyway.
Look, the guy was literally trying to kidnap her. Even as an AI, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, it is an AI, but it's, you know, you can't just take an AI. It's like, if it is a sentient being, basically, just taking it is tantamount to kidnapping.
You seem happier than when we first met.
That's surprising,
Less
actually.
violent, anyway.
I am not violent by nature, and Sam has given me absorbing calculations to complete.
Do you still want to be destroyed?
Yes, but less acutely than before.
Might be hope for you yet.
What hopes do you have for me? That I will help you defeat the Ket, colonize worlds, eradicate the Angara?
Maybe everything except that last part.
Your ambitions remain small.
Hang on a moment here. I just realized that the chat box for YouTube is actually under my HUD, so I need to bump that up a bit here. There we go. Now it should be showing up down below there. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. It's like I said, it's like with the idea of AI, a true AI, it's like, hey, that is a sentient being. Just taking it against its will is kind of shady shit. It's tantamount to basically you're kidnapping them.
Thanks for your time.
It would seem that is all I have to give, for now.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
All right, play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for cloak and dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future?
That's vague.
A future for your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about?
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Right.
The benefactor?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been the elusive man, because yeah, with them bringing him into the Andromeda initiative and being like, hey, you know, we're building an arc not just for humans but for Asari and Turians as well. So yeah, that just I guess it was what? It was Turians, Asari, and Solarians, as well as humans.
Personal logs.
All right, let's see here. Benefactor.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative, but it wasn't. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
So yeah, that is kind of weird. I mean, lots and lots of money, but also the idea of sending people out to the Andromeda Galaxy. Now, it would make sense if it was like an agent of the Shadow Broker, because at that point, because that would have had to have happened before Liara Tassoni took over for the Shadow Broker, so it can't be the Shadow Broker. He didn't take over until Mass Effect 2, and we launched, you know, and the arcs were launched between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. So I'm not sure who I'm trying to think of who this benefactor might be. But yeah, it's like, Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if the benefactor would have already been in the Andromeda system, because Alec Ryder was the one that was building the AI. He was the one that was started Sam before he's, you know, as the log said, he had started Sam before he even found out about the Andromeda initiative.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and...
But yeah, the AI that we found, the AI that we found was an Angaran AI, which is highly unusual. Yeah, there's a lot of questions as far as like what exactly is going on. Let's see what Director Tan has to say about.
Good to see you.
Hi, I'm not even stopping here. I'm just gonna.
Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the cat.
They are like... Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It was amazing. A culture we'd never met before, in a brand new galaxy. I was just glad to be part of it.
It's a moment to savor. In the Milky Way, first contact was a rare event. In the meantime, I am eager to forge diplomatic ties with the Angaran people. We need any allies we can get. Did you have some other business?
Yeah, what do you know about this benefactor?
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jean Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner. A benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, Jean Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Tan likes to think he's keeping an eye on us.
All right. Let's keep pulling this thread.
I'm sorry, Lana.
Okay.
All right. Garson investigation closed. Addendum updating the missing persons. Updated to the missing persons report filed on Jean Garson. Maintenance crew found her body in the Nexus in a Nexus apartment. Severe burns were apparent, similar to others we saw who were killed during the Scourge disaster. It's unclear how she got there, but confusion and disorientation during the Scourge event are likely. Events align with the timeline.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah.
They just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
All right, there's other stuff. There's damage control.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all
All right.
power grid adjustments must be approved.
So Right. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure where we need to go next for that. The colonial fairs. Right, but... Okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to have to stop for today. Oh, right. We've got more... We have more stuff to put in. Okay. What are our auxiliaries? All right. I really just wanted to come in here and say... Yes, there. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. We've got... Wow, we've got a lot of information. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to take a look at. There's suggestions that Jean Garson was murdered, didn't die naturally. Now, Tan says he was still in stasis at the time, which indicates that it may have been the benefactor was like, okay, Jean Garson has done her duty, let's get rid of her. Which, yeah, it's kind of questionable, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff just going on that's a little weird. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. We're actually 1 subscriber away from hitting 500, which is kind of the big goal right now. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, you can ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow night at 9:15 Central Time, we are going to be back with Pirates of the Geek Vortex. That's our weekly podcast. I'm not sure if I'm going to be... It all depends on how my sleep schedule goes as to whether or not we're going to be doing any Oblivion tomorrow afternoon or not. Anyway, all that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!